What's cracking, everybody, and welcome back to the last episode of Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus speedruns. Sorry about this here, I ended up pausing for the beginning of a Perilous Ascent, but we get started right on. For some reason, it seems I have a lot of luck when I pause before the level. I don't know what the deal is. But anyways, I seem to have some easier time with this set with the Fire in the Sky levels as opposed to Vicious Voodoo. I don't know what it was, but Vicious Voodoo just kicked my butt. So, on this bridge here, avoid the middle, and it'll save you a second or two. I kind of messed it up there, or by hitting the railing, but if you avoid the middle, the planks can't fall on you. And on these ledges, always jump across. Always. That's what I say. I do get lucky twice there, but usually it'll be set up so you can go ahead and jump across anyways. So, no worries there. It also helps to know which fireworks do what, and I'll kind of show you what I mean. It might be later in this level or coming up or something. Right here, there's nothing I think that you can do. You just gotta wait for these guys underneath these windowsills. But don't let it worry you because the level isn't much longer than this. You seriously get around the edge of this, and that's pretty much it. But don't get in too much of a rush because this is the end, and it will pretty much start, like, you're gonna have to start over, so it's just not worth it when you realize how short the level actually is. So, send off these fireworks, and what I did was just drop down through the hole and open the gate, and rolled across the bridge to victory. So there we go. And those guys with the poles aren't very hard to beat or anything. You can usually swing before they even touch you, so either avoid them or swing at them or roll into them. You'll usually hit them before they hit you. But moving on to the Unseen Foe. This one I think I had a little bit of trouble with just because I got in a hurry. So, use your invisibility just like you did in the level before. Roll across this gap so you can beat that guy's light without having to walk slow. If you are invisible, don't just wait. Make a little bit of movement while you are invisible so you can catch up a little bit of time. Pretty much, not many of these levels have secrets. I held circle way too soon there. You can, sorry about that. You can really skip across those jumps really fast. I absolutely love when I come across them because they save me seconds. This guy, just continue to jump up towards him. Don't get too greedy because just a small chunk of his light sees you and you're done. Now, see, I just roll through the guy with the stick, no worries. Swung at that one. Make sure you go up the right trees here because it'll cost you a little bit of time if you don't. That girl, the cheetah, leopard, whatever girl, you need to watch out for her because even if you get the first swing, her hand just sticking out there still can hurt you, and she keeps her pimp hand strong. I'm not even joking. She ruined my runs so many times, it's not even funny. But just, it's pretty much play the level like you did. I wish I had more secrets for you guys. I'm sorry that I don't. Not much else I can say. I do end up running around and thinking I'm supposed to go somewhere else, but then I go back, and even with that, I still had time to finish this level, so you take maybe 5 to 10 seconds there that I just wasted and added on to how much time I have left, and it's pretty much an easy level, so 12 seconds left, that's pretty darn good. But we'll move on to Duel by the Dragon. And you always know that I I get it on the first run when you see this. So this is first time going through, not even strategy planning. I do want to say I'm really sorry about the audio, but I don't have working audio for it because I actually streamed myself getting these last 4 levels done. So it was all mixed in with some of the stream commentary, and I didn't really like that because I was talking to people instead of really giving an answer there. See, I even fell off the edge here, and I still end up with good time. Now, if you just pay attention, you see I didn't even have to hit the other firework there. So, if you can, just skip out on that extra firework. I don't remember if you have to go on that path or not. I mean, even though I was on it, I still end up finishing the level fine, so it's no big deal. This run of this level was definitely full of mistakes. I think they expect you to take a little more time than I did right here, but just jump across those. And even up here, I tried to skip these, and I jumped too early on that one, so I didn't think that you could make it anymore, but you actually can jump around them if you do it right, as you just saw there. But, there's nothing else that's really too difficult about this level, obviously, because I got it on the first run. So, just stick with it. You guys are going to be able to pull everything out. The more you play the level, the more you're able to anticipate what's going to happen. So, if something's really getting you, just keep playing it. If you get too frustrated, take a break. Other than that, you gotta get back on that horse and try again. I got lucky here because she didn't shoot any of the pillars down before I got there, and my battery is apparently getting low. I even didn't remember what the heck I was doing there, and it ended up okay, so just run up and hit all of these fireworks up here. I think I end up with like 12 seconds left. Just remember those fireworks go all the way around. And that's your level. Just wait for the cutscene and run into the circle. Be ready to run into it, because it's going to kind of move. Well, 13 seconds. So, moving on, we will be going into the Flaming Temple of Flame. A little bit redundant. And this is where those leopard things really just kicked my butt. If you try to get in a hurry or try to attack them too quickly, they will destroy you. The hooks here, if you can use the momentum to your advantage, they'll speed you up a little bit. Obviously, don't even worry about those lasers. Just jump over them and continue on. It's nice to get those hooks first try and roll down and hit that guy before he even turns around. See, I tried to skip over that chick. She beat me up a lot before this, though. I'm telling you. Her I slow down for just because I know how dangerous her stupid little paw punch is. So, seriously, just don't take her too lightly. You don't have to stop for too long before you can hit her, but I would recommend that you do. Here, I don't even think I skip much around this jump. Oh, maybe I do. There's not much you can say about this level either, I don't think. Oh, yes. I think maybe get hit right here because I was experimenting. Oh, maybe not. But I always just hit that pad and then jump up because the guy can't end up throwing anything at you or hitting you with it. Just like right here, there's 2 of those girls. I think I got lucky there, so just... There's not much time left after this, or not much level left, so you don't have to worry too much about your time. I missed those 2 jumps and did them like an idiot, so even with that, I still end up with good time. As long as you can cross these lasers quickly, you're good. And these lasers aren't hard to cross, let's be honest. Look at that. So I think we're going to end up with about 10 seconds here. Oh, 12. So not all that hard, but after you finish all of your sprints, you go back. It'll take you back to your hideout, your headquarters, and Bentley will have a short little message. I'm sorry I don't have the audio for it, but you can read it real quick. He just says you get a message from the developers, or a video, so I'm going to leave you guys that. I'm not going to talk at the end of the video. Here's the behind the scenes and commercials and outtakes.
How should I describe Sly Cooper? He's charismatic, suave, debonair,
cool, slick, fast, stealthy, athletic. He's a daredevil.
Sly Cooper is charming thievery.
We started with the idea that we wanted to do an action game where the primary character was a thief. The choice of a raccoon was a pretty natural fit in terms of, obviously the mask being in place, being, as Dev would say, a creature of the night.
We very early on wanted to make a game that looked and felt like a cartoon, but was one step closer to realism rather than flat and graphic. We started experimenting with different ways we could bring this character to life, cell shading, how to make it feel like a cartoon but still feel like a great 3D game.
We want it to actually look like it was inked and painted, and we want the backgrounds to be, really lush and have a painted look, so it looks like it's a living animated episode that you've been thrown into.
When you look at the game, initially, the first thing that draws you in is the beautiful art style and lush, very, very lush look of the environments. But when you actually play the gameplay itself is lush as well.
The original conception of the Sly character was a much more realistic raccoon, chubby and not quite as lithe as the character is now, and it kind of evolved as we went along.
Once we got to that part where he kind of evolved into what he is now, my main job was to take him and try to put every bit of thiefiness into him that I could. He's kind of tiptoeing and he's really like rearing back to like ease his foot forward, trying to keep all his weight back so his foot falls softly on the ground, and really try to hone his personality through subtleties in the movement and really try to push the thiefiness.
As we wanted Sly to feel really agile, we wanted him to feel like Sly could do the most amazing physical feats. You want to let the player of the game feel like they're a thief. Not like a real thief, like you wish thieves were.
Sly Cooper's story is really cool. He comes from a long line of super raccoon thieves. And the source of their kind of thieving greatness is this book called the Thievius Raccoonus. It's this incredibly valuable heirloom that is stolen from Sly's family when he's very young.
He has come of age, and now he feels it's his noble duty to take back the Thievius Raccoonus.
Sly has two buddies, Bentley and Murray.
Bentley provides a lot of the plans for their missions. He does a lot of things that are very important for Sly to complete his missions. Murray has a huge case of Sly envy. He wants to be Sly in the worst possible way, and he has absolutely none of the capabilities to do it.
A hero's only as good as his villains. We wanted to create villains, making them dangerous, making them menacing, making them goofy. Just giving them as much personality as Sly Cooper.
It's a super high bar being in the action-adventure category. I mean, all of the greatest games, the best games that are out there are all action-adventures.
The genre is such that you have to really excel in every single phase of the game. Going from saying Sly should be sneaky to actually having him feel sneaky in the game is hard. You have to start and you have to get the animation right, then you have to figure out how the engine's going to play the animation and how it gets affected by where he is and what he's doing, and how the player can feel in control at the same time.
People are doing shoot 'em ups and things with, you know, big weapons and things like that, and this is all about character, so you can get the feeling of, you know, I am Sly and I'm sneaking around. Anytime we can exploit anything in the environment, build it in a way that, you know, as Sly's running over, it might seem more stealthy. We completely exploit that.
And our golden rule is whatever is thiefier wins.
If you want to make a game that looks different, the PS2 gives you the opportunity to do that.
As a programmer, it has a ton of tools for solving all sorts of different types of technical problems.
A big focus for us has been in getting our tool set to the point where the artists were really unconstrained.
Artists will come to us with, they want the game to look this way, or boy, can we have a line around all the characters, the cell shading that we do, or how can we do the lighting models so that things that are bright have certain colors on them. And they have a lot of really cool ideas, and I and the other people on the programming team work on trying to get the technology put in place so that we can, you know, make those ideas happen.
What we were able to do was put together our own lighting algorithm in vector units and then do the same thing for the cell borders that we put around all our characters. We could get it to all run super fast and have it all look different than other games. That was really our goal from the start, was to have a game which looked different.
It's been an interesting process building a team to build a game like this.
It's been great working with such a dedicated group of people. I've never really ever worked with a group I think as hardcore as this.
It really does require unbelievably talented artists, unbelievably talented programmers, and unbelievably talented designers.
How you doing?
The designers, I think, have done a wonderful job of giving players the experience of sneaking and being a thief, and at the same time making the designs accessible to people so that you don't need to be a super gamer in order to play it, although there are tons of things that are in the game for those people.
We're making a game that anyone can play.
You can't just have great art, you can't just have great code, you can't just have great characters, you gotta have it all.
It's not about just how the game looks, it's about how the game plays and how the player experiences it, and it's all about having fun.
You can make a really cool character, but if he's not fun to play, it's not worth doing.
Sly is cool, he's collected, he's adventurous.
Sly is Sly. It is not a misnomer.
What was that all about?
Sly Cooper, he's one cunning, devious, Thievius Raccoonus. Rated E for everyone.
Oh, this is bad.
Sly Cooper, he's one cunning, devious, Thievius Raccoonus. Rated E for everyone.
Why not a couple of pictures and then go home? Anybody you recognize here? Nah. No? I don't hang out with animals, man. I don't.
Which one is he? Does this ring a bell? Which one? You're sitting here lying to me, wasting my time. You're a liar, and I know you're a liar. Ask me here. Is it this one? How about that one, huh?
Sly Cooper, he's one cunning, devious, Thievius Raccoonus. Rated E for everyone.
Welcome to the commercial outtakes for Sly Cooper. He's one cunning, devious, Thievius Raccoonus. He's also one pretty bad actor. Okay, camera's rolling and action.
that all about?
Okay. No. No. Can we get him to stop licking? Or where's he going? Where is he going? Alright, can he look at the camera? Not at you? Alright, what is he reaching for? The star? What is that? Alright, he's chewing an egg or a... Is he gonna hurt her? Come back here. Does he have fleas? Oh, that's crazy. I'll move the stick. Okay, he's not supposed to eat the peanuts. Could someone get another raccoon in?
Oh, this is bad.
Okay, smoke. Okay, less smoke.